Onto S&P. So the last few screenshots and piece of analysis that were put into the group have came through exponentially. I can see here on the 2 weekly chart, if we just put the VWAP on there, we came into running just below high-end VWAP, broke back below mid VWAP, retested mid VWAP, made lows, came back in, capped again by VWAP over here too. Weekly, sorry, let's look at the monthly. Monthly, there's a huge point of interest there and there. This area is where price is most likely to be attracted into. The weekly, let's have a look at the weekly, zoom in. Any modifications that need to be made here? Okay, yeah, so weekly high, driven across, spiked through the high, back below, spiked up back through all of these weekly grids, weekly areas. If we zoom in, again, all I've done is taken some of the highs, some of the low points that should be there, a few modifications, excuse me, it's been a while since I looked at this properly, and there's one there as well, weekly low, boom. So we're breaking out of structures, break through the structures, consolidate, break through the structures, new structure there, we're being magnetized into that structure. However, on the monthly, we're looking to dump completely into those lower end boundaries. Now we're going to keep that one there, okay, at 3488. So we have this overall structure on the weekly and the higher time frames that the bias is bearish, but let's get to the interesting stuff on the daily. So with the day, what I've done over here is this day corresponds to the peak high there. This day corresponds to this high here. This is the 6 hour, which I'll get to in a moment. But again, I've gone through and I've placed on VWAP from this low, Thursday, 17th of November. We've got a daily here, and we've got a daily here as well, which I'm actually now going to move to this. Okay, that daily low, bringing that across, potential target point and projection. I'm going to remove this one because our overall state is going to be bearish into 3630, 3600, 3550-ish, anywhere in between here. Now, with that being said, what we've seen beforehand, okay, again, prominent daily high here, prominent daily high here. We spiked up through weeklies into a daily high there, as you can see, 1, 2, rejection, closed back below the VWAP, the higher end VWAP, as you can see here, and now we're getting the roll. This one candle in particular took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of momentum, as you can see, broke through VWAP, retest, and we are more or less, this is an important price point here. I'm going to mark this on with the tool, label tool 3859, 3860. Look at this, through, back into the VWAP here, lower end VWAP, but it was capped by this daily area, daily price. Spike 1, thrust of price. We're waiting for this weekly low to be taken out and then market to be pushed in. So target 1 is going to be here, and then obviously we're going to sink into this area. 6 hour time frame, very, very interesting as well. What we can see is, well, the initial shorts that we made were up top. Okay, so we have an accumulation point driven across, spike through. Then here we have many things that have happened. Number 1, we spiked into daily. Number 2, we've also spiked into the 6 hour accumulation zone there. We spiked into the top end daily, rejected. Closed back below the weekly, the green area. Closed back below higher end VWAP. Broke down through 1 day. Broke down through 2 day, 3 day. Broke through VWAP. So what we're looking at right now, I feel we can remove that VWAP off the screen and see if we can actually fit something else on more suiting. Let's have a look at this high here. Okay, so that VWAP, we've also have this small doji accumulation area, put the zone across. So when we came back into that, that was a beautiful sell opportunity there as well. I'll just pull that up on a 2 hourly. You can see 2 hourly comes into that zone, sells off. What I'm more interested in right now though, is that if we stay below this daily, okay, that daily peak, we're below VWAP and we're now breaking out of the VWAP. All we really need to do, and I can see clearly, a sell area would be anywhere in between there and there. Okay, so we're looking for price to go from here into lower downside. One other point of call and methodology is a small simple counter trend line that the market could come back into and retest, but ultimately we need to stay below that daily area there as well. So daily and 6 hour are working very, very well in tandem, and we're just looking for further pressure and further downside momentum.